For this tutorial, we're going to use the Microbit code editor to create a flashing heart. The first thing you want to do, if you have not done so already, is go up to the Projects button up at the top. And on the Projects page, you're going to select New Project. That will give you a new blank project to work with. Once you've done that, we're ready to begin our code. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to Basic, and on the Basic menu, we're going to get Show LEDs. We're going to drag this over, and then we're going to tell it which of our LEDs we want it to light up. We're going to make a heart shape, so I'm just going to start clicking to fill in. You can follow along with this or use the page that is in Google Classroom. And I'm just going to start filling these in until we get our heart shape. Clicking on these tells the computer which LEDs to light up. The red ones are lit LEDs, and the ones that are white or gray are the unlit LEDs, the ones that will stay turned off. So now I have my heart shape, and I am ready to add the next step. Right now, I just have my LEDs, and I want to tell it to pause and keep those LEDs on the screen for a certain amount of time. I'm going to go back to Basic, and on my Basic menu, I'm going to get the pause for 100 milliseconds. I'm going to snap this underneath, and instead of 100 milliseconds, I'm going to make it 500 milliseconds. This means it will pause for half a second. Once it does that, I want it to clear the screen, and then it's going to pause again. So I'm going to go to Basic again. This time I'm going to go down and click More right underneath Basic. And this is where I'll get my clear screen. This goes underneath the pause. Back to Basic one more time. A second pause. And again, I'm going to change that 100 milliseconds to 500 milliseconds. So this tells the Microbit you're going to turn on these LEDs in the heart shape, and you're going to keep them up there for 500 milliseconds, a half a second. Then you're going to clear the screen, turn all the LEDs off, pause for another half second. And now what we need to do is get it to keep doing this over and over and over again to create the animation that looks like a flashing heart. So I'm going to grab my Forever menu from up here. If you don't see your Forever, it's also going to be under the Basic menu right here. So I'm going to take my Forever box and I'm going to snap my new code inside of it. I can get rid of On Start. And over here on my Microbit, I should see that it is now running the flashing heart code. It should turn on, wait for half a second, clear the screen for half a second, and show the lights again. And just keep doing that over and over and over. The last couple of things I need to do, I need to name it. So down here where it says Untitled, I'm going to erase it, and I'm going to call it Heart. I'm going to share it and put it in Google Classroom. So I'll click the Share button up at the top. I'll click Publish Project. Once it's published, I'm going to copy the code by clicking the Copy button, go into Classroom, open the assignment, choose Add, and then paste the link in on Add Link. Don't forget to turn it in once you've put it in Classroom. To download it, to turn it into an actual program for our microbit, you can click either the Save button here or the Download button here to download the program to your computer, and then we will drag it over to the microbit once we have it plugged into your Chromebook. And that's all you need to do to create your flashing heart program.